Hey there, welcome to this website. If you're here, it's because I'm leading a weekend workshop in your community called Marketing 101 for Holistic Practitioners. And I call the workshop that because, in my experience, most holistic practitioners, spend a lot of hundreds, thousands of dollars and hundreds or thousands of hours learning how to do what they do. But there's almost nowhere in that curriculum where they get to learn the marketing side of it. And in my experience, a lot of holistic practitioners don't need to go to really fancy, super expensive marketing workshops. They just need the basics. And so that's what this weekend is. If you read below, there's a fairly substantial letter which will explain all the different aspects. I just think probably different information is going to be important for different people. But you'll learn a bit about why I do the workshop, what you can expect from it, what it might look like for you, a bit about some of the content that we're going to be covering, some free videos. My goal is that this letter, your practice is actually going to be a little bit better just for having read this letter, and I think when you're done you'll agree. So there's a ton more below about the weekend itself, but here's the main thing I want to flag. This workshop, weekend workshop, you would probably pay $999 or whatever, about that anywhere else you went. And I'd like to invite you to attend it on a pay-what-you-can basis, meaning you attend the entire weekend. There's a $100 deposit just to secure your space, but then you attend the entire weekend and you pay whatever you want to pay at the very end based on what you can afford. And do I mean any amount? I really mean any amount. Is there any pressure at the end to make you pay a lot? There really isn't. You can ask around. I've been doing this kind of workshop for about 10 years, doing them all on a pay-what-you-can basis, and people are usually surprised at the end that they can just pay whatever they want, and it works. Nobody's going to be turned away from a lack of money. When I first started doing these workshops and attending workshops, I found that so many of the workshops were so expensive. And most of my friends who were doing the most radical, progressive, incredible, just great work in the world couldn't afford to attend these workshops. And I think the kind of work that you're doing is really important for the world. I don't want to see anyone, just because they don't have the money, not be able to attend. So does that mean you could attend the entire workshop and pay $50? Yeah. $20? Yes. 100, 200, 5,000? Perfect. There's no minimum. There's no maximum. And we'll talk about it at the end of the weekend. My main goal is that you pay an amount that feels right for you, that feels comfortable for you. Anyways, that's a lot to say about the pricing. I just know that's an issue that tends to come up for a lot of people around this. So why don't you give the letter a read below. And if you can't make it to this workshop, you'll see a space where you can enter. There's a little arrow pointing at it. There's a place where you can enter your email and get a free ebook called The Way of the Radical Business. It's 195 pages. Pretty cool content, because if you can't make it for whatever reason, I still want you to be getting some help to take your practice to the next level. So I think that's it. Thanks so much. And take a read below, and I think you'll have most of your questions answered.